mukbang.
Yes, with crumble. I've been seeing crumble all over my TikTok for you page, so
she's excited to try the flavors,
This
and
week-
we're going to answer your questions as we try those.
yes, we asked you guys on Instagram some fun questions, so
I'm nervous for this. Okay, what's going to be your favorite cookie that they have this?
probably it's like this.
She likes the ones with jelly, guys.
I do.
I don't like
Because it's
those
always
with
a
jelly.
cold cookie, and like cold cookies are so good. I'm excited for the lemon blackberry cake cookie. I think that's one. I hope that is. It better be one.
All right, we're going to run over to crumble.
Don't they look so good? This one looks so good. I'm
Let me try that first or last.
Let's do it. This one's just gonna be easy. Okay.
Starting with easy questions.
If you could go back in time, what year would you go back into?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Really?
Yeah. Okay,
I
what
have
would
one.
be your answer?
I would go back to whatever time Mom was dating because because it was so much easier. She always says how much not like easier, but like
No, it was.
It was easier to date and stuff, and like actually like I don't know. So
I don't feel like there was all like the social media and the dating sites and the everything. So when you dated, like it was like organic and you like just met someone and just like, I don't know. I felt like it's a lot less complicated. So I understand why you did say that. I would go back, to when like my mom and dad were dating. God, so I'm going back in time.
generational.
But no, I just want to like, if I could go back in time, I'd have a conversation with my biological dad. He died of cancer, but he was very like entrepreneurial and started businesses, and he had like a whole rock shop, and like he had so many goals, and they just said he was like the most interesting person you'll ever meet. And so I wish I could go back in time to meet him. Okay, I'm not a big jelly fan, but that's
Isn't it
really
so
good.
I think it's like blackberry jelly too.
Yeah,
That's like really good.
that's good.
That's really good. You mean like a jelly sandwich?
Like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with
But
a
no,
little bit of
yeah.
frosting is what I would describe that out of.
It's really good though.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, 5 years.
Okay, is this like, are we answering it like what we want, or where do we actually see ourselves?
I think both.
Okay.
Do both. Okay, where would you want to be in 5 years?
In 5 years, definitely like married and moved out, and like have like my loving my job.
So like
So,
a career.
A career, yeah, and like stable. That's like ideally in 5 years, but like I think I actually like could get there in 5 years.
I was like, that's pretty
So,
realistic.
yeah.
I feel like that's realistic.
Yeah.
I think in 5 years, Aurora will be 13, which
Wait,
is crazy.
stop. That's like weird.
She'll be
to,
a
like, think of.
teenager.
How old will Evie be?
She'll be 16. She'll be driving.
Wait, that's like
Driving
so
age.
weird in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
I definitely see us having like a couple of businesses that are being run, and I see us traveling a lot. I feel like I just want to travel and experience the world more and like explore and I don't know. So that's where I see us in 5 years, but and also like some kind of foundation or some kind of something that's like helping other people or helping kids in foster care or like something along those lines. But what flavors?
This is just
Sugar cookie? Okay. We're eating
with like
sugar
the pink
cookie.
frosting.
It's so good.
They do their sugar cookie good, but I personally do really like Swig's sugar cookie.
Oh my gosh, that's the
It is
best sugar
so
cookie
good,
out
guys,
there.
and it's like cold, and it's just like if you're ever gonna get a pink sugar cookie, get it from Swig.
Yeah, I agree.
Will there be more crazy worthy videos now that I've graduated?
Yes.
Yes, there will be. So I do go to school like Monday through Thursday, but I do have like Fridays and then obviously the weekend off. So we plan on filming during the weekends and getting videos.
Yes.
More videos,
You will
guys.
see more videos.
We will.
Even though she's going to school full time, I feel like the schedule she's on, we have more time. Like it's Fridays.
Fridays and like, yeah, because the
Yeah.
kids aren't home and it's just, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is like a cosmic brownie kind of thing.
Oh, like those ones that you get from like Walmart. And
Yeah. Because they have like little pieces of like chocolate chip in it.
those- That's really good.
That was really good.
The frosting is like really good. I'm not even like a big frosting person, but what are some things you are not okay with us doing? Like your kids doing?
Wait, like
I don't know. That was one of the
that's
questions.
just the question?
Yeah.
I would definitely say, obviously drugs. Like that's like a hard line in our household or in our family. I don't know. I mean, it's a hard question. I
That's
feel
like
like
a broad.
it's so broad.
No, not broad. It's like well, it's like broad, but also there could be so many answers.
Because it
Like,
just
it's
depends.
not-
Depends on the context of that question. If it's like everyday rules compared to like lifelong rules. Basically, I don't want the kids doing anything or making any choices that are going to affect the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
So if it's like something like obviously like little mistakes and little things, and I feel like that's how you learn and grow in life. And so if they're like things like that, it's not like, oh my gosh, you know, the end of the world. But if it's things that's going to affect their future or affect the rest of their lives, that's when we're a lot more strict.
Yeah. Will you guys ever do a makeup routine?
We have such different makeup routines.
We do. Like, I feel like I do
fast
my makeup
mental.
weird, like in a weird like order, but it works. But I don't think there's a wrong way to do makeup.
That's true. Okay, yeah, we will do a makeup routine sometime.
What is the craziest fan interaction?
Oh gosh. Okay, you tell yours.
So it
I'm gonna
wasn't
think
even
about it.
like really that crazy, but like I went to like an In-N-Out with my friends that like that's not like by my house. That's a little bit farther away. And so we went into like In-N-Out. We were about to like a concert. And I walk in and all these girls were like staring at me. And I'm actually like really scared of girls. That's gonna sound like, that's not like, I'm scared of girls and I'm honestly just scared of everyone. And so they were just like staring at me and they were like a little intimidating, at least to like me. And I was like, okay, like, then they started like whispering about me. So I was like, wait, is like something like wrong with me? Like, am I like, do I look weird? Is something on me? Like, and I was like, what is going on? I could see they were like pointing at me. And then I walk outside and I'm like eating and they're still looking through like the window looking at me. And I was like, okay. And then they eventually come out and they're like, oh, like we watch your videos. And I was like, oh, like, I was low-key, like, just, like, scared, and I was just like, why did these girls, like, keep, like, I was just, like...
So you didn't know they were
I didn't
viewers.
know they were viewers until they come up, but they actually were so sweet and, like, so nice, but, yeah.
I feel like every viewer that I've met has been so incredibly nice, and they're so, like, just loving and kind, and just, I don't know, you guys are truly amazing. The only, like, I wouldn't say it was, like, a crazy interaction, but it was a time... Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna tell this story because I've never told this story before. When we go out, like especially with a large family, it can get really chaotic sometimes and it can get a little crazy. So we went to the fair. It was the fair that it was like raining and it was like already a crazy time. And Aaron had gone off with Joe. They were writing something and I was with the 4 boys and Aurora. And Aurora needed to go to the bathroom really, really bad. And some of the boys did. And I was like, okay, like we'll go use the restroom. And so we were over and I was like, okay. And I told the boys, like, after you're done with the restroom, meet me like right here, like right outside the bathrooms. And so we do that. And I went into the bathroom with Aurora because I'm not gonna, you know, obviously let her go by herself. So I was in there. She was younger too, like even younger than now. She was a couple years ago. And so anyways, I come out of the bathroom and 3 boys are standing there and Aurora. And one of the kids is missing. And I'm like, what happened to the other child? And it was Brody, guys. But I was like, where did Brody go? And I'm kind of like panicking and I'm looking around because there's just so many people and it's just already such a scary thing, you know, when you're just in big crowds and everything. And I'm panicking and I'm looking and the boys are like, we have no idea. And they just had no idea. And so we were just like looking and whatever and like walking around in a circle. And then a viewer stopped us, like this group of viewers. They're like, oh my gosh, can we get a picture? And I'm like in full panic mom mode. And I'm like, I lost Brody, hold on. And then they like snapped a picture. It's probably a crazy picture because I'm probably like looking for Brody. Anyways, I found him shortly after, but I felt bad because I was like, I didn't want them to feel like I was being rude or like being like, but I was like in panic mode trying to find, you know, Brody, but I did find him and it was good. One other crazy one that I had really quick, we had this girl at a place that we were at and she came up and said hi and she was super sweet and super nice. And then the second I walked away with some of the kids, she asked Aaron for a hug, which I thought was kind of weird. Like I was just like, you know, I don't think she meant anything by it and obviously like it's totally fine, but it was just a little awkward. Yeah. So.
How do you deal with jealousy over time? over attention.
I think they mean like if I spend time like with you and a different kid, like do other kids get jealous?
I think that's probably like, and jealousy over attention. Yeah, I think that's what they're like asking.
I don't think there's really.
I think a lot over on the internet, I think things get like misconstrued
Very
about like jealousy, misconstrued, not misconstrued, that's when you talk, okay, but misconstrued, and like everyone's like, oh, like you have a favorite, or because it's like you just see like that one little part and it's like, oh, like that's like.
And you see like the kids that love to film are usually a lot of videos, like they'll see me like vlogging something and they'll come in it and they'll be a part of it, and like, and then but I feel like on the other side, if you're watching that, you're like, oh, they're the favorite, she's filming with them again. But it's really just the kid that likes to be on film and likes to, you know, be in the camera. And then there's kids that don't. But the second the camera's off, like I'm spending time with them and we're hanging out and we're like, I just took all the kids to movies, or we just like, we do stuff all the time that is not vlogged or not filmed.
Also, I feel like mom and dad are really good about like, for instance, like if you feel like disconnected from them, they'll like take time to like hang out with you, and like it's like I feel like everyone gets like even attention, and I don't really think anyone honestly gets jealous.
There's not really
jealousy because.
But I think we have open communication too, that if someone is feeling that way, maybe not even jealous is the right word for it, but just feeling like, oh, I don't feel as connected, or they just come and communicate that, and then we go spend time with them and we go do something. And I don't want it to always be on camera or always be vlogged, because I feel like it wouldn't feel as genuine, like if this is our real life. And so, yeah.
That one's good actually. It tastes
like butter, really good. This is like, I don't know what is this? We didn't even get the breakdown of like what these cookies are, but it's really good.
I know.
It's like powdered sugar.
It's
butter cake.
I knew it tastes like butter. I was like,
it's really good.
What is a place crazy worth it would like to travel? Explanation.
Sounds like a peanut butter M&M.
Ooh, I forget to like eat. This is like the part of the. Oh, it has peanut butter in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's the peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms. That's like peanut butter, you know, it like sticks in your mouth like that.
I'm not the biggest fan of that one, but I feel like that's like you have to be a peanut butter kind of person.
I feel like the number one place that I think would be amazing to travel to is Thailand. It'd be amazing.
Or Dubai.
Or Dubai. Mm-hmm. That's on my list too.
Anywhere with mom is fun. Anywhere we travel.
We have so much fun traveling.
It could be literally outside. And it'd be fun. How would you respond if your child came out as a part of the LGBTQ community? Please answer.
Oh, this is a really good one. It doesn't change anything, guys. It's all the same. And actually one of our kids is, so.
Yeah, if I had a kid, I don't think I feel like it wouldn't change anything, and I would still love them the same.
And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like back then, I feel like people had to like hide it, or you had to like not be yourself, or there just was so much around it. But nowadays, I feel like I'm glad those conversations are open like this, and I'm glad we can be who we want to be and love who we want to love, and it doesn't change anything.
What is the funniest or weirdest rumor you've heard of yourself?
I feel like there's a lot of rumors that get started online, or a lot of things that I'm like, wait, what did I do next? Like, sometimes I'm like, it's really interesting to hear that. But there's been a lot of untrue rumors. I think one of the ones most recently that I saw is Tristan on his Instagram had put a pic. So we had family dinner. We have family dinner, obviously. But the other night we did a family dinner where we had everyone like turn in their phones, and like we just sat and talked as a family, and then we had like a movie night afterwards. And you won't see any of this on like a vlog or anything. This wasn't like anything for that. That's just a normal night. But Hannah had just walked in from school. And so she had just sat down at the table right as Tristan had taken a picture and put it on his Instagram that we were all having family dinner. But Hannah had her phone in her hand. And then the rumor was, oh, she's a favorite. She doesn't have to turn in her phone.
But the thing is I didn't even know we were turning our phones in, because I had like just walked in and everyone was like sitting at the table, and I was like, oh, like. So
she didn't know about the phone thing in that moment when the picture was taken, but it wasn't anything that people made it into be.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that. And I think it's hard because a lot of times pictures or videos, like not everything's portrayed. And so I think a lot of things are like misunderstood.
Also, like I take it as like everyone takes things differently. And so it's like,
True.
but at least I feel like if you know like how it was actually, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. My other funniest one is that Liam was a paid actor, not real, and we never really adopted him. I don't know why that one was. I was just like, seriously.
That one was so funny.
Like what?
Everyone keeps asking me this, and am I moving out soon? No. I don't actually currently have like a time frame of when I want to move out.
I was gonna make the joke like I'm gonna kick her out because I think that's one of the rumors that I just thought of. Probably one of the craziest is that we kick kids out right when they're 18. Like no.
But that's always like you can we can choose, and right now like I just don't think I want to move out. But also like a big thing is like we need to be at home and like progressing and like doing things, not just like sitting at home and not like.
Yeah, one thing that we told the kids, and this like what even once they graduate, this isn't like, oh, you turned 18 thing. This is just like once they graduate school, like you need to be progressing in life. Like if they were just gonna sit in their room and play video games the rest of their life and not like work and not contribute and not be learning and growing, and like I feel like that would be a disservice to them. Like I feel like I would be like, no, we need to like be progressing in life. You need to always be learning and growing and becoming who you want to be. And so it's not like we're like, oh, you're 18, you're out, and it's more like, hey, you're graduated, let's progress in life. What do you want to do? And a kid doesn't move out unless they feel that they're ready. We've never kicked a kid out of the house, and they're always welcome to come back if they feel like they're ready and they go out into the real world and realize how expensive and crazy it can be. Like they're always welcome to come back too. And so it's just kind of that learning as an early adult. But with Hannah going to school full time right now,
I just don't think moving out is like, I don't know, like I also don't think it's really smart for me like right now.
Yeah, financially.
Yeah. And so I feel like maybe like, I don't know when I don't even like, I can't even be like, I don't like maybe in, because I don't know what it looks like.
Right.
But
I think right now she's just focused on school but tell them like what you're doing next, like what's your school and like your plans over the next couple years.
Yeah, I was gonna answer that one too. So everyone was asking what I'm going to school for. So I am going to esthetician school, which is just like for right now, it's just like facials. I'm gonna be taking like learning how to wax, like stuff like that. And then I do want to start taking my prereqs and start going to just like community college, like online, so I can start like nursing or get my physician's assistant, so I can do like injectables once I finish esthetician school, but also like continue to do those things and injectables, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I want to do, and yeah.
So I should say, and eventually maybe work in like a plastic surgeon's office or like something like that, but be in that field.
That's like, yeah. And I've only gone for like 4 days, but so far it's like really, really fun. And it's like, it's not like regular school. Like I raised my hand the other day to ask to use the restroom, and she was like, you don't have to ask to go to the bathroom. She's like, we treat you like adults here. And I was like, okay. But what is the most worth it when it comes to buying nice brands for cosmetics?
Ooh.
I feel like this takes like over time to know what's worth it, because not everything works for me that would like work for like mom, and like you don't know if it's worth it until you try it, which is kind of annoying sometimes because products are expensive and then you do end up paying for things that you sometimes don't even like.
Or like I will say, like I bought the lip oil that she used all the time that she loves. It was the Dior one.
Oh yeah.
And it like dried my lips out. Like my lips did not like it, and I got like where it was like pilling and stuff. But I did the elf oil one, just from Walmart or Target or whatnot, and I loved it.
And what was opposite is that one like dried my lips out, and I didn't like the elf one.
So I guess it just depends on your skin type and but I wouldn't say base it on price though. Yeah. I would say base it on like actually trying samples and trying whatever you can and just figuring out what works best for you.
Are you guys thinking of moving in the next few years?
I don't know. Like we were kind of like set on moving, and as you know, we had our house on the market for a few months, and then we just felt like it wasn't quite the right time. But so we do definitely want to probably not move, or if we do, we're gonna stay in like the area that we're in while the kids go through school, because obviously this is like Bella's senior year, so we don't want to move her in the middle of that. And then now with Savannah and cosmetology school, we want to be close to where's that. So I would say the next few years, we're in Arizona in this area, but you never know what the future holds in like a few years. So I would like to move out of Arizona if I could.
Really?
If the timing was right and things felt right, but they don't right now, so.
What is the most overpriced restaurant in your opinion?
I feel like restaurants have gotten really expensive, just in general.
Cheesecake Factory is kind of overpriced.
You think Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
I think Melting Pot.
Yeah.
Like we went there the other day and it was like way overpriced for like what you got. And I guess it's kind of a different perspective too, because like Aaron and Tristan have been cooking a lot of homemade meals that taste honestly better than a lot of the restaurants, that it's so hard to like now go out and eat and like know that they could have made this at home that was just as good, if not better, for a cheaper price. So
I'm so full from the cookies.
I'm so
we
full.
haven't even tried our cookie dough.
Oh, Crumble came out with cookie dough, guys. We've never tried this, so we're so excited.
Ooh. Cookie dough bite.
Cookie dough. Those are good.
Those are good.
It tastes like cookie dough that you would like make cookie dough and eat it, but
That one's really good.
this you can eat. Safe to eat. That's so good. Okay, we're just gonna do a couple more questions.
From Taco Bell, they're nacho cheese fries.
Someone asked favorite thing from Taco Bell.
They're nacho cheese fries. They've actually had around for a while now. Usually they're like only like seasonal, but they've been having those.
Oh, does Hannah have a boyfriend?
Yeah, soon actually. Soon. I mean, not yet, guys.
Soon.
Soon though. Catch me having a boyfriend soon. No, I just keep going back and forth, honestly, whether or not if like I want a boyfriend, because it's like I'm not like in shambles, like I need a boyfriend, but I've also never been that way. So like I had got really good advice from my teacher the other day. I'm just gonna give this to you guys, and it made me kind of like change perspective of like talking or dating guys. Is like don't make them like your only priority, and don't like let them know that they're like your only priority, because then that's when guys stop trying. When they think you're their like whole life, then they don't put in like that much effort, because they know that you're gonna be like
The right one will though.
the right one will. But I don't
She
know.
just hasn't met the right one.
No, but I don't know, guys. I've been talking to a couple, but
If you had unlimited money, what would you spend it on?
you go first.
I would just help as many people as I possibly could. And the other day I tried to do something nice and send one of the viewers a TV because her mom's broke, and it was this whole thing, and we were emailing back and forth, and I sent it and then someone stole it. I know.
That's so sad.
It was the saddest thing. It makes me feel so sad. And then, so it's like, but I would just help as many people, and in particular I would help foster kids like just aging out of the system be able to get like apartments that are furnished, or like an apartment in general, but also like furnish it and like help them, like, because they don't have families that are there to like support, and I see how much even like our kids, as they're like turning into these young adults and they're like trying to, you know, figure out who they are, and like to have family to call, like, hey, like this is a different washer machine, like how do I use this one, or this is different, or like just imagine if you didn't have that in your life and you couldn't call anybody like help you. And so
Yeah.
I wish I could set up like a big brother big sister like program that could help foster kids aging out. That would be my, if I had unlimited money.
I would say help too. I think like seeing homeless people makes me so sad, especially in Arizona, because it's so hot.
So
and like
hot.
so I would also say help people.
Hannah, what are you most excited for about this school year?
This school year,
About school this year?
I'm excited to start taking clients. And honestly, okay, this is gonna sound like I'm like enjoying school, but I'm excited to be done with school so I can be like certified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm excited for mom and people to like come in and get like treatments done.
Not only is she doing the esthetician, she's also doing laser. So
Yeah.
she's getting laser certified too. So
Yes. So I can laser.
all right, we're gonna go through and rate the crumble cookies. I'm gonna point the camera
Okay.
down a little bit. So point to your
Okay, ready?
Do
We'll
we
see
do
if we can do the same.
worst to best.
Yes. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That's the worst.
That was the worst.
That's the
The
peanut butter one.
What?
There's just a lot
We
of
just
peanut butter.
talked
We
at the
just say
same
this
time.
the same. The peanut butter one, definitely. Okay.
The second worst. Okay.
Really? Mine would be the butter one.
Really? I felt like this one is too rich.
The brownie one is
Like,
really rich. That would
Okay.
be my next one.
Okay. And I think this one would be my next one.
So we just have those swapped.
Okay.
Okay, then the next worst one.
Worst one? I feel like chocolate chip gets so
I
old
love
for
the
me.
chocolate chip cookie though.
Really?
Yeah.
And then my favorite's this one, the jelly one.
My favorite was probably.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Oh,
Wait, I would do the sugar cookie.
the sugar cookie.
Then the chocolate chip. Then that one.
They're all pretty good, but there is definitely different ones. Every week they do different.
Yeah.
ones, like
Go get your crumble.
All right, sweet. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.